we have a beauty queen seated right here. And she's quite different from most of your beauty queens. She's special and she's unique in her own way. And I'm so glad. I've been seeing her pictures on social media and some of her videos. And I'm just so glad to have her here in the studio. She's none other than Engracia Efua Kaley Mofuman. I hope I got that correct.
Yes, you did.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Have you ever been told that you look like a Two-Face music video, African Queen, the lady in there with the...
Oh, okay.
No, not actually.
Not
But
actually.
I usually get that I look Kenyan, East
Yeah.
African.
Yeah, true.
You look like her.
True.
Probably the head shape, because me, when I take off my wig, I get that a lot as well. But how are you doing? I mean, it's a new year. How's the year been for you so far?
Amazing, amazing. This was just the year I went to represent Ghana at the Miss Universe International platform, and then I just feel great, and I'm back home.
You're back home.
Happy to be back.
Well, share with us the journey. I'm sure we used to get to watch Miss Universe on our TV screen, not anymore. And I'm sure a lot of people will be curious as to how you got there. Tell us, share with us the journey. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's so unfortunate that we don't have Ghanaians, having much more interest like way, years
Yeah.
back. They don't really watch it anymore, maybe because of the controversies or all the tags on pageantry that the society has now, especially looking at our culture too and what we believe in as Ghanaians. But then I'm grateful, and for me it was an opportunity to be able to go through the competition, and then among 32 girls, I was the one luckiest to win the crown. And then after a whole year, I had to go and represent Ghana at the Miss Universe competition in New Orleans just 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so it was an amazing experience to carry the whole nation. And then, when you go out, they don't call you Efua anymore.
Yeah.
It's all Ghana. They will call you Miss Ghana,
Yeah,
Ghana,
Miss
Ghana. Yeah, so we always hope that when we go out there and represent our country, we have the whole nation backing us up. But then it's unfortunate that we like that now.
I am very interested. Beauty queen here, and she made mention of funds being one of the major issues. Was it the same for you as well?
Well, as I said, we don't have a lot of support from Ghana. And when I mean Ghana, I'm not talking just about the people. I want to mention, even any other sponsor that we want to make sure the brand is recognized, and then we're able to represent our country better on the international platform. So yeah, it's pretty much difficult, and then funding is really, really important. It's one of the principal things that you need to have if you want to go there and then represent well, because you just don't want to go and showcase anything. So it was pretty tough. I faced the same thing, I won't lie, with any pageant as well, because this is also a form of marketing. We are looking at tourism. We have what we do on the year of return in December. And then it's so fun because Ghana is now known for that, because we do that every time in December. But we have beauty queens, we have Miss Ghana, there are a lot of them. We have Miss Universe Ghana. And then when we go and then you carry that crown or that sash, and then you step out or you step on the international stage, is the whole Ghana that you carry there. So we are just hopeful and then prayerful that maybe there's, the next years to come, we have more sponsors to contribute and participate. Yes.
Okay. I mean, you spoke about controversies that, in fact, in this country, we've also heard about stuff. People complain after winning pageantries. They come out with different stories. Is it that your case is different? And will you even advise young ladies out there to go for beauty pageants?
I would totally advise every young girl who is within the age range to go for beauty pageantry, because beauty pageantry isn't just about beauty. It's not about the glitz and the glam. There's more to pageantry. And these are platforms that groom young women, young ladies to becoming, the full version of who they truly are, to discovering themselves and then having an impact in the society. And that's what we need to understand as a people. It's not just beauty. It's not about the makeup, the dress, the car, the hair. It's not about that. There's something beyond that. And I would totally advise any, young girl or young woman who wants to go into pageantry to go for it, because you are going to discover who you truly are. Of course, in everything you put yourself into, there are ups and downs. There are going to be obstacles, and all that probably might have led to what you just mentioned.
Right.
Exactly. And I think everybody is facing it in one way or the other.
So can you tell us a bit about yours? I mean, so that people can learn a thing or two.
Yes, sure. Personally, I haven't really faced so much, but then even when I won, let me start from there. When I won, people were asking me, and they were like, "Oh, okay, she doesn't have hair. She's not on the beauty standard." I don't know if you understand.
Wow.
So there's a particular beauty standard that people have already pictured in their mind. So when they see someone like, "Hey, is she even a Ghanaian? In Ghana, we don't cut our hair, so
Right.
hey, she's not even beautiful." Things like that, and that's just
Unfortunate.
from the pageant. That's what you go through mentally. And then after that, once you step out, in our streets, and then you get to even go for sponsorship, it happens as well. It happens even at interviews, jobs interviews, where people are confronted with some kind of demands. And then you have to know what you want and who you truly are. And that's why we have pageants, beauty pageants. It's not, how can I say, that's not like the aim to be a beauty queen. There's something beyond it that every young girl needs to understand, that even if you win a crown, you are already the crown. This is just something, a title attached to it. You already have the crown. So no matter what you go through, no matter who or what is tagged on you, you are who you are for a reason. And that's all that matters.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Your participation in this pageantry, what did you seek to achieve with it? What exactly was it about Ghana that you sought to portray out there amongst all the people that met there?
I just wanted to be a representation. I wanted to be a representation of the Ghanaian woman, the African woman, the black woman. That's what I wanted to do. And I'm pretty sure I did that because once I walked on the stage with my national costume, it was pretty much everywhere. Everybody talked about the stool. Everybody talked about the women, drawn on the skirt. Everybody was talking about the gold, the gold color I chose for the outfit. And if I was able to do that, then people were able to hear about Ghana, then to me, I feel I was fulfilled. That was what I wanted to do.
And I know the pageantry is over. Did you get to finals, semifinals, or yeah?
Unfortunately, we didn't get to the semifinals, or we didn't get to have the crown.
Okay.
But then I was just happy and glad that I was able to represent my country very well, to be heard. And apart from that, I've been able to, mingle with the other ladies and create some sort of relationships. It was pretty much easy
That's
for
great.
me as well because I speak French, Spanish, and Portuguese. Exactly. So I blended easily with the other ladies, the other countries, and I'm just hoping we are working on something fantastic, probably very soon, that might probably call Ghanaians' eyes to pageantry more. So let's hope it works out. But then yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So tell us about your project.
Yeah, so I launched my project a few months after I won Miss Universe Ghana, and it's under the Engracia Foundation. The project is a Power in the Pencil project.
Powered what?
Power in the Pencil. The Power in the
Power in
Pencil.
a pencil. Okay.
Power in the Pencil project is education-based, and then it has to do with the girl-child education. So I'm working with the Ministry of Education as well as other organizations on that project. Since I just came back, I haven't really had the time to go back to it. So I'm just hoping by next week, then we can continue with it.
I mean, we are in 2023. It's a new year. What next for you? Apart from
Yes.
your project.
Okay. So personally, I'm a translator. I've been a model before the beauty pageant contest. And I'm just hoping I keep up, in that path, as well as maybe getting more into education for myself.
And I know you love dancing as well. Are you going to add that as a profession as well, in addition to all this?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. But then, I mean, in 2012, there was this lady, Anna Banta. She was crowned the most beautiful girl in Nigeria. And she said that, look, after she won the pageant, what happened was that she has a lot of men coming to her. But then it depends how they go about it and all that. But then I want to find out, do you have the same thing going on for you? And how are you able to manage that?
I have to be honest, it may sound a bit like a lie, but it's not a lie. I don't have a lot of men coming to me. I do not have a lot of men coming to me. I mean, you could have propositions, you
Right.
could have people, when someone wants something from you, as a woman.
Right.
And yeah, but then it's left for you to give back a positive signal And then that's how you get them coming to you. So usually I don't just give them the positive signal. I'm really strict to whatever I'm doing. And so I don't have to deal with it.
Beautiful.
Okay, with the misconception, I don't know if it's a misconception or is the actual conception that
Right.
people have about, pageantry in this country. What do you think that could be done about it to make sure that that is sort of wiped away? Because now, if anybody sees anything, say, oh, or corona, or, there are things like that. What do you think that as models, as beauty queens, you could come together and try and, erase this notion?
Yeah, I think something should be done about it, and that's why I'm here today. I'm hoping that after this this one-on-one interview with you, the people who are viewing it, either being on Facebook Live or wherever is going to be posted, are going to get something out of it and understand that pageantry goes beyond just beauty. These are young women who are fighting for the image of Ghana when they go out and they represent Ghana. And then it's high time we all step up and support them, because they don't go there and shine for themselves. They go there and make Ghana shine. And we need to all come together and support them in whatever way we can. It doesn't have to be voting. Voting is part, but then when it gets tough, you can just post, talk to a friend about it. As you talk about the controversies, it's totally true. There are ups and downs in whatever aspect of life. It can be financially, economically, politically, and pageantry. In the pageantry world as well, it happens. But we shouldn't be looking at the negative part. We should keep on being positive, because we have an aim, and that's what we are working towards. Of course, there are going to be obstacles, but then we know where we are going to. So it's high time we come together, and then we try and put ourselves together to support these women, and then ensure that Ghana is seen and heard.
Engracia, let me take you back.
Okay.
Back.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of people are curious about you,
Sure.
how you speak a lot of languages. Tell us, how was growing up for you?
Growing up for me was another amazing experience, because I grew up with my family, and I'm so much grateful to God for that. A lot of people do not have the opportunity to grow up with their two parents, in a loving home. So my father is a Ghanaian from Ashanti region, so he's an Akan. My mom is from Equatorial Guinea. She speaks Spanish.
Okay.
And
Where is Equatorial Guinea?
Equatorial Guinea is in Central Africa, sorry.
Okay.
Central Africa, yes. And so they speak Spanish, that's their first language, and Portuguese is the second language.
Okay.
Exactly. So apart from that, I was able to travel around a lot of African countries. And I got to learn French and Spanish from my mom, obviously, Portuguese as well, Chi from my dad, and English.
Wow. So if you're talking about memories, your fondest memory growing up?
I think what I always keep from my childhood or my experiences while growing up is love. Yes, I'm really, really much grateful for that. I'm the only girl among 6 boys. Yes.
Wow.
The only girl.
Okay.
I won't say I was
Okay,
pampered.
yeah.
I was
You were
not
pampered.
pampered.
If anybody believes you in school, right. They wouldn't even try to do that.
I was not pampered. As a matter of fact, I was brought up just like a man. Yes.
I see.
They brought me, I was just treated like a boy, that boy. So I didn't really know, the all girly life, taken care of and all that. But then what I got from my family is unity, working together, supporting each other, and loving each other no matter what.
Okay, so let's just get, now that you're giving us the background of where you're coming from, let's just get into. So I want you to take us through some Spanish, Portuguese.
Hey, that
And
would be long.
which other one?
French. She speaks French as well.
Yeah, French too.
Yeah.
So I'll just say thank you in all of them. What I was going to be very long.
No, we don't want
No one
thank you. Thank you. We can say it. But that's it.
So I'm happy to be on the show. I'm happy to be on the show. So yes, you can give us that one in all the languages.
Hey, okay. Am I going to say that? Okay, so
start with Portuguese.
yeah. Okay, so usar graça por estar aqui.
Jose.
That's Portuguese. So Spanish. Muchas gracias por llamarme en este lugar.
French.
Ok. Je vous remercie de m'avoir appelé et d'être ici. English, I mean, you all know that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a treat.
Yeah. For the treat, yeah, it will be 1-1.
Wow.
Interesting.
But is it difficult? Is it difficult learning, languages like that? And how has it helped you as an individual?
Yes, it has helped me a lot. It has broadened up my mind to understanding different cultures and how people think and how they behave. I think it's really much of a plus, and this is something that I'm always advising my fellow mates to go about, especially when it comes to French, because Ghana is, surrounded by French-speaking countries. It's totally a plus to just step in Togo and then start saying bonjour and bonsoir.
But unfortunately, that's something that Ghanaians do not do. Being
Yeah.
multilingual, we don't do that at all.
I am learning French, so hopefully.
that's
Yeah, you are doing
Yeah.
well. But then, I mean, going into the pageant, Miss Universe Ghana, were you even confident that you were going to win that crown?
I'd probably say confidence is like my fifth name. I'm very confident.
Okay.
Myself.
see.
I'm very confident in myself. I believe that I'm unique. There's no other Engracia Efua in this world.
Right.
It's only me. And so I go with who I am, what I am, and that's just what I give. But then to win the crown, we were 32 at first, and then we were cut down to 16. So you can imagine, it means that all these girls had something to offer.
Yeah.
But then I was the one to be given the crown. So I'm just grateful.
So what made you stood up for you to get that crown? Because like you're saying, there were, undoubtedly some beautiful girls and intelligent girls out there. So what do you think stood out for you?
What do I, okay. Now, okay, I thought you see what made me. I'm like, probably, I've like asked the judges to answer the question, but well. Yeah, I'll probably say my confidence, or maybe, yes, my confidence and my bravery.
And your eloquence.
Yes,
You
my
speak well
bravery.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yes, my bravery and my confidence. Everybody had something to offer. So I think that they saw something that I had, and that was going to be amazing to offer to the world.
But if you're talking about confidence, bravery, I'm sure other girls were equally confident in themselves. They were brave and other things. So I wish if there's some special something in there that you surely know that made you stood out. So that I mean other people when they are coming for the next, but not even just Miss Universe Ghana, other pageant, they will know that okay, I need to carry myself this way, that way. They learn a thing or two from you.
Or probably cut their hair, because
Right. Maybe
so different.
It's something there's something in cutting your hair and accepting that.
Yeah.
Is really different. Some people cannot even go on low cut at all. With that hair, they feel like there's something missing in their body.
That's true.
Yeah. So I like diversity. I really don't mind wearing hair or having hair or not hair, accessories or no accessories. I'm just me. And maybe because I was just myself, I can tell. I really can tell. They know what they saw.
I think that should be a factor as well.
Let's talk about how you relax. Because from the look of things, so you're a very busy person. You move about from here to here to here to that side. So if you weren't going to go for this pageantry, what would you have been doing?
I would be working.
So that's a
translator.
translation thing.
Exactly.
So you'll be moving from country to country, or you have an agency.
Oh
or...
no, I'm a freelance for now. I've been working by myself. I have some friends who are into the corporate world, and they have offices, and so when they want translations or anything of that, so then I can just offer my services.
What do you do to relax?
To relax,
Yeah.
I love being at the beach and I love dancing.
Oh.
Beach.
Beach.
Ghanaian
Enjoying
beach.
nature.
Ghanaian beach or Victoria Guinea beach?
Ghanaian beach, but in the evening it's really
Which one?
better.
Which one?
And not not during the weekends.
Oh, not the weekends. A lot of people will be there.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Well, what about music though? If
I
you pick
love
your
music.
phone right now, which will be your first three playlists with songs?
Yeah.
Efua. Wow, you're a huge fan of Efua.
Yes, I am.
Interesting. What's it about her that you love?
I love soul music.
Okay.
I see.
So, after participating in the beauty pageant, obviously, it's more or less give you an upper hand in society. Do you think that, you have gained some sort of advantage over other young ladies who have probably not been in the beauty pageant or are not a queen?
Do you think I've gained some kind of
Advantage over other young ladies.
I don't think I have.
Okay.
I don't think I have. Everybody has an opportunity to become who they want to become,
Right.
regardless of a crown or the stage or the platform you find yourself. But then it's a plus. You get a platform. You can use that to becoming better. Someone else might not have that, but then still make it there even more than you. So the opportunities is just left for you to grab it.
Okay. Let's talk about fashion. What informs your day-to-day style or what you wear or wherever you may be going? What informs you first to choose this and that to wear?
I think it depends on where I'm going to, what it's going to be about, how is the day, is it going to be during the day or at night. But then I'm really open to looks. Well, I'm open to looks, but I'm pretty much decent.
Yeah.
Yes.
But do you see yourself growing your hair back again?
Yeah, I totally do.
But I love that you rock it so well. I've always wanted to cut my hair, but
Try it out.
Maybe that should be a motivation for you.
no. Some people, my head looks like something else. So I would director is just telling me that I won't even try. You have a beautiful head, by the way.
Yeah.
So
One of the reasons I actually cut my hair was because I wanted to find more confidence in myself. So when I did cut my hair, I was like, wow, I can be this beautiful.
it's fresh
without-
air. Like you can go under the shower. No restrictions.
The first time I did it, I was like, I missed this my whole life.
Okay, so I don't know if you've got maybe we could just play the video
Yeah.
of her
Yeah.
at the contest in New Orleans in the United States of America and find out how she fared there. And so if you just we're having a conversation, getting to know Miss Universe Ghana 2022, right?
Yes.
2022. Yep, 2022. So we can use. I'm sure you must have seen the picture or the video somewhere on
Yeah.
social media with that or the whole thing on her hair. So if we could just play that, and then when we come back, we continue with the conversation.
Ghana, 27-year-old Engracia studied 4 different languages and is proficient in 3. She has a master's degree in international relations and diplomacy and paid for her tuition by establishing her own translator service business. Ghana!
Okay, so that was Engracia at the contest earlier this year, and that was beautiful. We're asking if you put that together by yourself, or the concept.
With a friend of mine, to bring the whole costume together. He's called Ragel Day. Shout out to you.
So you did it here and took it to New
here in
Orleans.
Ghana. Yes. I wanted
Okay.
all my outfits to be Ghanaian made, everything, and they all did that.
Wow.
So you can see what we can do.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
what did you seek to achieve with this particular outfit when you were creating it? What was running through your head?
So during the national contest of Miss Universe Ghana, I had a similar outfit, but then this time the stool was at the back, and then so because I was going to the international platform, I wanted everybody to see what we have in Ashanti region as the stool, and then what it represents to us. So I wanted to have it on my head. It wasn't heavy; it was really light, and I had that. And then the gold, the golden color, what it represents for us, and then the ladies that were painted on the skirt. This is like me showcasing the history and what we have in Ghana as strong, beautiful young women fighting for something great for my country.
Okay. I'm sure the pageant wasn't an easy breezy thing, especially when it gets to the questions that you are asked. Did you get to that stage?
No, I didn't.
Okay, because I've seen some tough questions and I'm like,
Right.
wow. Like you have
to be
to
able to
wrap,
think
wrap
on your
your brain.
Maybe
Yes.
we should ask a question here. Okay,
Right.
so
To be like that.
Engracia, as you're here for this panel, I want to ask you, how do you think that we could maximize the potentials of tourism in Ghana using December in Ghana as a tool? What time starts now?
I think we can maximize it by inviting probably of the beauty queens, to a particular program, and ensure that we probably share our experiences, and then we share how, the whole project, the whole journey, and let's support, I keep saying that, let's try and support our beauty queens because they are doing amazing. We are not even seeing all that they are portraying, all that they are doing out there. So let's try and come together and push them. And even with pageantry, we can as well market Ghana better. We can make sure Ghana is seen. And by doing that, we can as well have the Miss Universe, pageant here in Ghana. Why not? If we can have it in another country outside, we can have it here. And doing that, you're inviting other countries. You're inviting more investors, inviting more, resources, and thereby.
Okay, time is up. Judges, I know, right? Judges, so, how quick do you have to be able to put all of those thoughts together?
Yeah.
You have to be really smart to do
Do you
that.
get even
Yeah, you
a call?
have
Like
to
maybe they give you
There's
a
no,
call.
there's no applaud. There's no applaud.
You just have to
You're
be
on.
smart enough. That's why I think in choosing them, they'll look at who is smart enough, who is be able to think when they are fit. So before you even go and represent your country, you should be able to think because you are going to represent the whole country. So if you can't think on your feet, you go there and then you'll not perform well.
And
But
most
then
of the times they try to, advocate for these LGBTQ. They have a way of you adding a touch of that as well. Should in case that you had gotten to that point and they gave you a question like that, how is it going to be for you?
I would say that, well, they don't advocate for LGBTQ. They advocate for inclusivity to make sure that we are all equal. Someone being gay or a lesbian, we are all human beings, and that's all that matters. One love.
You see, she's prepared.
right, she's
This
fully
is-
prepared.
Yes.
But then, I've been talking about you not getting a lot of support, beauty queens and all that. Don't you also think that a lot of people somehow have lost interest in pageantry? That is why you are not getting the support you need to get. And if that is the case, what can we do to let them, first of all, gain back the interest? Then we can talk about support.
I think right as I came back, I've been having a week, media tour because I want people to see the journey, what I've been through, and then how I was able to, represent Ghana on the Miss Universe stage. This is some of the things that I am just trying to make sure people see, Ghanaians see, and then maybe the next year when the next queen comes, they'll be willing, they'll be more interested to see like, okay, last year there was a bald queen who went for Miss Universe Ghana. Hey, so who is the next one right now? We want to watch. Okay, she needs this. Okay, I can support you. Let me support you because the past queen did something. So I don't know if so we can just do that. And the queens, they are really trying hard. I'm not going to lie, they are trying hard. But then we can do it by ourselves. No matter how hard you try, you can even come I'm not going to mention Metro TV, but then to any television, and then ask for them to probably interview you. And then some of them will even ask you to pay. And it makes it so difficult. There are some beauty queens who cannot, they don't know how to probably insist because when you tell them no, they'll be like, oh, okay, I've heard you. And the person will go. Someone like me, there's no way you will tell me no. I will insist. Exactly. I will keep on coming. I ask you that, please, I have something to offer. Or I have. So in as much as they are trying, I also wish Ghanaians could try and just, receive them and then just see what they have to offer, at least.
But with your project, have you been able to more or less promote it or make people say it more so that, I think with that, they know that, okay, you are doing a good job. This is what you are doing. What's your project, really? Your project?
The name, Power in the Pencil.
So what exactly are you about?
So it's a driving that teaching every young girl the most basic form of education to read and to write.
Okay, so I think that when people get to know that, okay, you are doing this, you are impacting the society positively, then they would also want to support you more. But if they don't know what you're about, like they know that, okay, you are doing something, but what are you doing? People are not aware.
Yeah.
How can the support come? So I think in as much as you're here, you promote it more so that we can get more support
Yes.
for pageantry.
Well, we have to go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, the beauty queen is still here with us. We still have Miss Universe Ghana in the studio, and before we went on the break, we were talking about her, relationship with the other beauty queens. And tell us your interactions with them. especially that you can speak a lot of languages. I'm sure it was easy. But you also mentioned something different you learnt over there. Share with us as well.
Yeah, so it was really easy to blend with the other ladies because I could speak French, Spanish, and Portuguese with them. So they also felt at home. You know, they were a bit surprised to see a Ghanaian even speak French. When I started to speak French, they were like, "Oh, how? How can she?" Because in Ghana we know we speak English, and then
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
and funny enough, they also knew us, through football. Exactly. And that's
okay.
a good thing.
Okay.
That's a good thing. So they can as well know us through pageantry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do
So they were.
football, which part, I mean, what exactly about it? Was it the World Cup or
Samoa
Samoa?
Oh, footballers are really, really popular. They
Okay.
are known. And when
And
you're
they,
good.
and they love beauty queens too. So
I
yeah.
still think it will be Thomas Partey of Arsenal, maybe. Yeah.
Yes. And I think during the World Cup as well, I think Ghana played around. Was it Korea?
Yes. South
Yeah.
Korea.
So
Yeah.
Miss Korea. So Miss Korea actually confronted me with that. Yeah, when we met there. So it was great. And then I had a conversation with Miss Venezuela, and she showed me kente because I told her we had kente, and then what the colors meant and all that. And I told her about the stool of my national costume. She was like, "Oh, we also have kente in Venezuela."
Kente.
Kente.
Yes, but it's not called kente.
Of
She
course,
mentioned
yeah.
a particular name. But when she showed me, it looked exactly like
exactly
yes.
like-
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
So Bonrie Kente also went to Venezuela. Interesting.
Yes.
They have years here. In a couple of years to come, so that this wouldn't be, just after you're done with the competition. Of course, you've got energy and time to do a couple of things now. How do you see that running in the years to come for yourself and for the projects that you're working on?
I'm working hard. I'm praying and hoping that it's a positive future. I mean, nothing is easy, but then I'm just hoping that as I've started, I keep going on with that. And as she said, maybe put more lights out there so that I can have people's support and ensure that the project keeps going. And then personally as well, I'm looking at going back to school. Yes, going back to school and then maybe getting a professional job apart from my project.
Let me ask you this. Talking about weight.
Wait,
Yes. Are they all supposed to be very slim?
no.
Did you see anybody that is, let's say, plus size? Because that's all I see. It's like you have to be.
So
Yes,
it's
yeah.
discriminatory.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. I think in 2019, if I'm not wrong, 2019 or 2018, there were a lot of ladies with more,
Curves.
curves. Yes, with more curves. And it's not discriminatory. So I think it's sad that most women nowadays restrict themselves even. So when they see that, hey, the media, I can't fit, then me, I can't even try and go there.
yeah.
Meanwhile, you can always go. You can always try and go. And funny enough, it just happens. You just lose weight. Some people lose weight when you go through stress. It's a mental exercise, a physical exercise. Once you go out there, you just reduce in half. It happens. It has nothing to do with weight. They don't look at that. It's not about the weight.
Do they take you through a lot of training over there?
Yes, over there not so much because you are there for the competition. They all assume that we've already all
Yeah,
worked
you've
out.
gone through
Yeah.
that, in your little
in
countries.
your various countries.
So you stay in a particular house, or
it's
you
a
have
hotel.
hotel
Yeah, it's a
where all the girls are.
Yes. It was really, it was fun. It's a great place to be. I really wish every young girl can be there and experience that. Yes, it opens up your mind to so much.
A lot of things.
Yes, to so much.
Great. But then talking about support again, with your colleagues that you vie for Miss Universe Ghana before you even went to represent Ghana, do you have any support from them as well? Are they, as now you are the winner, are they supporting you in any way?
Yes. Actually, before Miss Universe Ghana, I didn't really used to have friends,
Right.
friends. But then after Miss Universe Ghana, or even during the journey, I could boldly pick out people that I would call friends or even sisters. They've been very, very supportive, very supportive. Even the girls that I competed with during the Miss Universe Ghana pageant, they were really, really supportive. And I'm so much grateful for that.
So
Awesome.
much grateful for that.
Okay, so maybe we could just wrap it up
Right.
on.
I wish we could have a runway here so that she
Yeah,
could
yeah,
do
yeah,
something
yeah,
for
a few things,
do
for
something
us.
for us. But
But
yeah,
since it's the singing that, if you're so, you sing one if you're song for us.
Hey,
Oh, see, Which one? Which
one
one
will
is
you do?
always like the
I
first
can't
one?
even think of any right now. There's one with Sarkodie.
Tell me that.
I'm in love with you.
No, that's way back.
No, that's
Way
way
Sarah.
back. The current one.
Sarah.
Yeah,
Hey,
Sarah.
you love that one. You love the message in there.
Why you don't like it?
No, why you don't like it?
About Sarah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's good to see you and what you seek to achieve.
Yeah.
Or participation in these kind of pageantries, especially Miss Universe. So there are other ones,
Miss World and all.
Miss World and all of those things, and also Miss Universe. And I think that what we've seen, and with our conversation with you today on the show, it really sounds like a plan that you have to be able to promote this. And we're hoping that it's not just, it doesn't end here. Before 2023, we'll see a lot of you on our screens, on social media, and all of those other places promoting and supporting Ghana. So thank you. I guess.
Yes, and Metro TV always here for you. When you have anything to promote, just hit us up.
I hold you by your words.
No, we are very supportive. We are very, very
Of course.
supportive.
Yep.
So yes, thank you very much for coming. And before you go, just give young ladies out there any word of advice.
What I'm going to say to any young lady out there is you are here for a reason. You are uniquely beautiful and you are just great. So go out there, fight for your dreams. Be you. Don't try to be someone else. Just be you. Accept who you are. Fight for your dreams and trust me, you will and you can make it.
Trust me, you will make it.
I guess